up, everybody? You see it? How you doing? Doing it,
What's
Andrew?
up, everybody? We're
Okay.
live on the Sports Heads podcast and TGB podcast group. It just popped up on the thing, so we are live on there, folks.
All right, absolutely. Andrew giving out the details right from the get. Good evening, Andrew, and good evening, everybody. Episode 28 of the Sports Heads. I'm BF. That's Andrew, also known as the Human Sports Sticker. How you doing this evening, Mr. Andrew?
Good.
Good.
We got a lot of shocking baseball news to start.
We got a lot. Yeah, we're stacked. Even though I heard somebody say the other day, "Oh, thank you for the hearts and the love already on the live. Thank you." I heard somebody say, "What were we talking about?" I got distracted a little bit.
Baseball.
The baseball. Yeah. Well, that threw me off. Oh, about the free agency. Excuse me, I lost my train of thought. It derailed there a little bit. How it's not baseball season. How we got so many baseball stories? Well, let me tell you, folks, we got a lot of baseball stories for you as far as free agent moves. As y'all know, Andrew's a big baseball fan, and so we have a lot of that free agency to talk about. So we're going to be baseball heavy tonight, right? What else, Andrew? What else do we have?
Little Baker Mayfield stunned the world.
He did. We're going to cover that a little bit.
Woo.
He did.
And Matthew Stafford injury update that might end his career.
Wow. Yeah, we're going to go ahead.
Not on his own terms.
Wow, I know. He's had a long one, though. Hey, Andrew, you want to say hello to the 8 people that are live watching us now?
Hi, everybody. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? Shout out.
Thank you for joining us. Sports freaks like us.
Sports freaks like us, or just regular hanging out. That's what we talk about. It is a sports-themed kind of hangout, but we've managed to mix a lot of fun and some other stuff in there in the meantime, don't we, Andrew?
Yeah.
We sure do, and we got a lot of friends backstage. Go ahead.
Little everything, folks.
A little everything. We're just a bunch of friends, bunch of knuckleheads just hanging out, talking. Just this show, we just happen to be concentrating on sports, and we're glad you joined us for tonight. So now let's bring some of our friends in. Let's bring our next friend in. He's been with us for a long time. He's our friend and EP of TGB and chat moderator for Sports Heads. Thank you. Bobbynic, what's up?
Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Friday.
Yeah, man.
Friday. Sports
Happy Friday.
Day.
Oh, look there. We already got Chris Abels in the chat.
Oh, thank you. You're doing you helping me already. I was already falling behind on the links. Hey, you might notice at some point we're going to talk about how people have asked in the past if you can donate to the show, and we have some monetization options we're going to talk about. There's the link right there. I think that's a live link. It'll be in the YouTube chat. Let's see. We have, of course, Owen checking in. Let's go. You can't be live. Oh, we are live, Jerry. Let me assure you, sir, we are very much so. Very much so live. We're happy you're here with us.
We're live.
Hello, Facebook user. Good evening, fellas. Well, please go give your StreamYard the permission to use your name, Facebook name, on StreamYard, or just simply type in your name in the box right there. Be so to give me fellas.
The link is up on top of the video.
Okay.
To give StreamYard your
That's my niece Tina checking in. Good evening, everybody. Let's see. We got Jasmine A. We got the Jasmine A checking in. What's happening? Let's see. Andrew has a pocket full of stories. That depends. Andrew, do you have pants on this evening?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, then he probably is likely to have something in a pocket if he is actually wearing them. So I'll have to go with that. Hi, 8 people. Yeah, 8 people. I meant to say 8 people, but it's probably that as well, Jerry. Let's see. Hi, Andrew. That's my niece Tina saying hi. Good evening. All right, let's see. Get through these things, and I'll bring a couple more friends in. Jerry, glad to see you in the chat. Yeah, I certainly am. Yeah, thank you. You're right, Stormy. I know Jerry said he's not the biggest sports guy, but he'll see that we're just a bunch of knuckleheads, same knuckleheads hanging out. And here we finally get to our boy, Chris Abels. Thank you, bro. Eastern, only on YouTube, replayables.
The football.
That's where the party's going after this.
The football and the star. Emoji.
Football
nice,
and
nice,
yes. Chris is,
I like it.
Angie's feeling your emoji game tonight. Damn, Chris Abel. That's right, bro. We don't mess around here. We got some good people. There's my niece, actually my great niece Emily. Your favorite person is here, and brother Kyle. Praise brother Kyle and praise sister Emily. You know him from the Brother Bob's House of Healing. Happened the other day. Hola, Stormy and Yeri, or Jerry, we'll say. Yeah. Well, thanks for being in the chat, bro. Thanks for everybody being here. Like we talked about at the beginning of the show, we got a lot of baseball heavy stuff to talk about. I got a lot of stuff loaded in here. You ready to do this, Andrew?
Man, I wish Bonos was here.
Yeah, shout out to our boy Bone Loads, man. We know he's kind of busy this time of day, and it was hard for him to make some of these shows. Hey, our new friend Jordan is checking in. That was me saying what's up. Hey, Jordan. We noticed you joined the TGB Sports Head group earlier in the week.
Buddy?
Welcome.
I love you, buddy. Thank you, buddy, for joining.
Thank you, buddy. There you go. There's your boy Andrew. Your official welcome to the Sports Heads from Andrew. All right, Andrew. Well, like I said,
actually friends on Facebook.
Excellent. That's very good. Shout out to the 10 people watching right now that joined us Friday evening live Sports Heads.
I might actually think about hanging out with him if he's not too far away from me.
That's awesome.
I could have come over. We could interview him live on the show.
That would be awesome. I know you're really yearning to do that, to meet up with all these great people that you've met, but you haven't had that actual time being face to face with them in a room, have you, Andrew?
No.
That is like a long-term dream. Well, speaking of some of those people that we know, let's bring a couple more of them in. Let's bring our next friend in. She is sometimes Owen calls her the mom or the sister of TGB, but she's just an all-around good friend and good person, very talented graphic designer. Let's say hello to our friend of Sports Heads, Stormy.
Hey, Stormy.
Hello.
How you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you guys?
All right. I like that shirt you got.
Yeah.
Rocking the Sports Head logo. I got the matching hat going on here.
I'm yet to open it because
you didn't even open it.
They're busy and.
What are you saving it for Christmas?
No.
There's two shirts in there.
Ooh, should say she's like right. And we got to get you some hat game going too, because right now we can only kind of see you from the chin up, bro. So we need some hat game for you for some promotional hat game.
You could try to lay it on top of your head or something.
Yeah, we could try that. That's a nice, very nice shirt. How you doing this evening?
I'm all right. Not too bad. How are you guys doing?
All right. Staying busy graphically and otherwise?
Yep, pretty busy.
That's
good.
I
got another idea for a shirt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I have my balls in all the sports.
Oh, and you have your balls?
Oh.
He wants to do a ball pun shirt. You could probably get that in.
Okay.
All right, well, we got a couple more friends backstage in the family, three more. So let me keep bringing them in, Andrew. See how many we can cram in the room and have fun with us. Let's say to our next friend, let's say hello to Scott Fitzpatrick. What's he doing, man? What are you doing there, Scott? Let's see what Scott's up to. He's always up to something.
No.
Oh, look, he's playing baseball. Look at this.
He's playing with his ball.
Scott is definitely the prop master. How you doing this evening, Scott?
Okay, how you guys?
All right, man. Happy Friday.
Talk some baseball.
Talk some baseball. Yeah, well, we got some baseball at the beginning. We're going to talk free agency. I think it was you the other night saying it's not baseball season, but we do have a lot of baseball
we got
stories.
news on your team there, Scott.
Cardinals.
News on your.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to get in on it. Let's bring our last friend in, and we can say last but not least, or last but. All right, you're just playing on last. Okay. It's the host of TGB. Let's say hello to Owen.
I like that intro, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
How you doing?
I don't mind being last, but I damn sure am the best, motherfucker.
Here we go. Coming in hot. Here comes Owen hot. That's why we saved you for last, bro. Always bringing the heat. How you doing tonight?
Chilling, bro. You know, hanging out.
All right. Happy Friday. Yeah. We got a whole night of podcasts.
I got a long night ahead of me, bro. I got a long night ahead of me.
Yeah, we all kind of do. We got a long night of podcasts ahead of us tonight. We're going to start out with the Sports Heads. It's kind of the official, unofficial pre-show party for replayables at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then Owen's going to be doing something at 10 p.m. with Jasmine, the OJ show. So that's what's up for tonight. So, Andrew, You ready to get this?
Yeah,
Get our show started tonight, bro?
Let's bring the house down with some sports news.
All right, let's do it, bro.
Sportsness?
Get to it, Andrew.
That was a word. Sportsness.
Sportsness. Just kind of it did kind of sound like sportsness.
It did, yeah.
All right, we're going to start talking about what the free agency in baseball. Masataka Yoshida. God bless you too.
All right, no shit.
Talk about him, Andrew.
He is from Japan. He is supposed to be really good. Supposedly, I could be wrong about this. He had
You probably are.
like 54 home runs. Last season, or I could be thinking about the wrong one. I gotta do my research on this guy. He hardly strikes out. He is an unbased machine. They're signing him to replace J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez, and he's being signed by your one of your favorite teams, the Red Sox, right? Isn't that one of your isn't that one of your American League teams?
The Red Sox.
JT said Andrew needs one of those big hats. I agree, like a big baseball hat.
Fedora. He needs a fedora.
The Red Sox.
Hey, Bobbynic, if you wouldn't mind, if you could find our store. Emily's asking, damn, how do we get a T-shirt?
Oh,
You
okay.
can hook her up with that merch link. I'd certainly appreciate that, sir.
Sure.
Let's see. Let's get some of these.
The Red Sox.
Yes, he's going to the Red Sox. So he's a player coming in from the Japanese league, and these got more and more. Not more and more, but they're going international to find find the best players. So we'll have to see how that works out. Let's say
to go straight to Scott.
How are
Scott's
eyebrows?
news. For the Cardinals, the Cardinals have signed Wilson Contreras.
Greatest question I've ever seen in a StreamYard chat.
I don't know who he is.
You'll know. All right, he doesn't know Wilson Contreras, but he can answer this question. Scott, how are the eyebrows?
Yeah, let's see the eyebrows, bro.
Yeah.
Back, man.
Oh, they're going back in, bro. Hey.
Yeah. There you go.
They look like your cat ran off, but they're there. It's all right.
For those of you who might not follow on TGB, Scott lost a bet a couple months ago. Tampa versus the Green Bay Packers.
You believe that's already been a couple months ago? You believe that shit?
Dude, I know it does seem like a long time ago at this point, but not so long for them eyebrows, I guess, growing back. But
Wait a second. Emily is watching on Facebook. Is she not?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoops. I put it in here. Well, it's good to be in here too. But
I froze up.
Hi, Jasmine. I see you, sweetheart.
What's up, sports heads?
Let me bring our last friend in before we go into our next story. All right, everybody, let's say hello to Shayna.
Hey, how you feeling? How you feeling tonight, Miss Shayna?
I need me some bone.
Andrew?
I still have no voice.
That's a
Still
drop.
have no
I
voice.
still have no voice.
No voice, but Shayna is a podcast trooper. Ever since she started with TGB and with us, she loves it. She always wants them links, always wants to come and hang out and have a good laugh. And we're happy to brighten her day, and we're happy
And
to
she's
be
the,
here.
and she's the calmest one out of all of us.
What is that?
She's the calmest one out of all of us.
Yeah. That's not too hard, I
Andrew,
guess.
Andrew, did you just say you need you some bone loads? I don't know. You know how gay that sounds, bro?
Little gay.
Let's see. Jordan says, the Red Sox are my second favorite baseball team. Went to Fenway Park 10 years ago, and it was an amazing stadium. That's cool, Jordan. That's excellent. I haven't been there yet myself. One I should definitely make it to.
She really was talking about the eyebrows. That's funny.
Oh, yeah, she was. She wanted that update. Hey, Andrew and everybody. Shout out to the 11 people watching live. We appreciate you being here. Friday night, Sports Heads. Episode
Hell
28.
yeah.
We're having a good old time just hanging out.
Even though two of the people in here.
Let's see. That is a live link. If you're watching in YouTube, you can click on that, Emily, or anybody else, and you get all your TGB and Sportshead merch right there at our legit store. There you go. Right there.
That's
So
right.
there's links. So check that out. Thank you for doing that, Bobbynic. We appreciate you. Okay, Andrew.
Boom.
Let's get this
What do
train
you
rolling
think?
to the next show.
Boom.
Jordan,
Shit.
what do you think about Xander going to the Padres?
I'll see
Sucks
if he.
a dick. No, I don't know.
We'll get. I got a thing about Xander Bogaerts. We'll get into that, but yeah, he can get his answer ready in the meantime.
I'm sick of having no voice.
That's all right. That's okay. We wish Andrew would have no voice sometimes. But it never happens. So don't
Hey,
worry.
Andrew.
Don't feel bad about it, Michelle.
Yeah.
You sent me a thing about Fred McGriff being put in the Hall of Fame. Do you want to talk about that?
Is he basically steroid era guy?
I'm not so certain about Fred McGriff, Andrew. I don't know if that's the reason they're doing this.
Oh,
But
real quick.
it says Fred McGriff is headed to Cooperstown. He's been elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame by the Contemporary Baseball Era Players Committee. So apparently there's a committee of newer players that can just randomly elect someone into the Hall of Fame, and that's what's happened. So
Hey, so
guess that's
sidebar real quick.
good, Owen.
For my podcast people, what do y'all think about Joe Rogan calling out The Rock, talking about, come on, man, come clean. You know you want steroids.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
bro,
I hadn't heard
straight
that
up-
in particular.
I-
I made that comment.
He's straight up calling The Rock out, saying, come on, man, come clean. You know you ain't that. You know that ain't natural.
I didn't think Joe
I
Rogan
think it's
even-
probably
even-
true.
Nah, it's obvious.
Yeah, like, is
bro.
that really that
It's
hard to call
obvious.
out a wrestler? I mean,
bro,
it takes balls.
Well, it's not even about him being a wrestler because he hasn't really been a full-time wrestler since 2004. So you really can't.
Yeah, but still calling out for somebody just to get some heat, calling out somebody for
But-
some shit that
but
everybody
the fact-
knows that you did in the past. I don't know. You know?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, if you look at The Rock now compared to The Rock from fucking, you can't say 98 because he was only 26 years old, so there's a chance he could have been that big at that point. But you look at The Rock from 2004 compared
We're
to
sorry.
fucking
We're sorry. We have veered off in the
2022.
wrestling talk. We have veered off in the
It's
wrestling
not
talk.
really
I'm
wrestling.
so sorry. We were
It's
doing
not really
baseball.
wrestling
Sorry.
talk, though.
Oh.
It's not really wrestling. It's not, just because it's The Rock doesn't really. I just think it's funny that Joe Rogan just out of nowhere said, I'm going to fucking pick an argument with The Rock now.
Right. I wonder Rogan's motivations for that because
He's
he doesn't.
trying
I
to get
didn't
The
think.
Rock on JRE, bro. That's what he's
Yeah.
trying to do.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe it's a
I get
work.
it.
Maybe it's a work, bro.
Nah, Joe Rogan, he said, I mean, dude, the biggest thing I ever seen him do was put his foot in his mouth when he talked trash about wrestling, and then he interviewed The Undertaker and sat there and sucked dick about wrestling for fucking 2 hours. Because he was scared to
it's a whole different story when them big guys are in front of you, ain't it?
Especially one of the most respected guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, Andrew.
bro was scared.
Let's talk about a Mets player. They re-signed Brandon Nimmo. Go. You have anything you want to say about him?
Brandon
Sucks.
Nimmo was on my fantasy team
Never mind.
last year.
He was in your fantasies, Andrew?
What was he doing, Andrew? Was he blowing you?
He was the most consistent player on my team last year.
Oh, so he always showed up with a hand job.
All right. So it says the Mets have re-signed
Always hard.
outfielder Brandon
Rock
Nimmo
show, motherfucker.
to an 8-year deal. The 29-year-old.
Hey, you're not allowed to say that to me.
Gotcha on that one, though. But it says he's 29 years old. He was drafted by the Mets in the first round of the 2011 MLB draft. So he had an 8-year contract. So that's yet another free agent getting a lot of money.
That leaves him 28, 29, 30, 31.
Carry the one.
Add
29 and 8. He would be 37 approximately at the end of that contract, Andrew.
Yep.
37.
So a young motherfucker, except for you, you'd be old by then, bro.
Judges, is that the right answer? That was the right answer.
Shayna, Tanner, ground your teeth, grab a hold, and push. We're gonna get through this. Calm down.
All right, let's get on. We got some more.
Constipation is not that bad, I promise. Stormy, you know.
My smoke mother in China.
Andrew.
It might be. I was thinking the same thing.
Huh?
Virtual COPD.
Virtual COPD. Let's see.
If that's the case, we're all
Andrew.
fucked sitting next to Bobbynic.
You all got cancer.
We'd all be dead by now.
Fucking Andrew. Love you, buddy.
Here lies the body of TGB from
The body of
England.
The body of TGB. What the fuck, dude? What are we like? All fucking cyborgs, and we just all form one person? If that was the case, Andrew would be the big swinging dick of TGB. And Stormy would be Andrew's big single nut.
Boom. Let's see.
I mean, you're powerful, right? You're powerful. The nut is powerful, right?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay, Stormy. Once again, thank you for your Christmas card. That was very cool.
You're welcome.
Very
All
surprising.
right, Andrew. Talk about your boy Xander Bogaerts going to San Diego.
Woody Bogart. How many how many million?
Enjoy their BF.
What
How
story you
many
want to do, bro?
Xander Bogaerts, you pulled up.
That's what it was, dickhead.
I got it up. It's right there.
280 million. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
I thought it was a college uniform.
All right, so our friend Bone Loads, shout out Bone Loads. The Padre, that's his San Diego Padre. That's his team, and Padres land free agent shortstop Xander Bogaerts for 11 years, $280 million. Andrew, that's what you were talking about, right?
My question is, what in the literal fuck are they gonna do?
Oh man!
I knew it.
Oh, I didn't hear the whole question. I want to know what the little fuck. Go ahead, Andrew.
What in the literal fuck are they gonna do with Tatis?
Let's ponder this. What in the literal fuck are they going to do
I know what I would
with
do.
Tatis Jr. when he comes back from suspension? Right, Andrew?
That sounds like the Italian word for titties. Tatis.
Yeah. We talked about that on Sports Heads, on the TGB when we did the Sports Whip Around.
That's right. I remember.
You have a nice pair. Tatis.
So you think
Miss
Bolo
Kathy
is
says
gonna-
trade him.
he's going to enjoy that, right, Andrew?
Yeah. That'll keep him till his 42 age season.
He's 42 age season. I've never heard it said like that before.
He'll be playing until he's 42. I mean, till he's 42 years old. Is that what you meant?
Cause
I like the way Andrew said it.
31.
Right, he's 31 and 11 is 42. God,
This is
good
his
job.
31.
We carried the
You said it
one.
like Yoda.
Andrew, this is his.
Yeah,
This is his
carry the one.
31 This is his 31. His 31 year of age playing, or whatever. it was.
31 year of age he is. If I
280
player, he will.
Age 31 season.
age 31 season. There you go. I'm saying it from that like that from now on. Fuck.
There's a
that
shocker. My niece is outside smoking.
shit. Hey.
She's always out there. Bobbynic has a Nick film.
He
on
does,
his
bro.
camera.
Bro, you gotta see the one on his
Does
glasses.
he?
I told him everyone thought he was
So
It's just resin.
Hey.
that's
Use it for
why I
later.
need Barlow's back on the friggin' show. I need his Padres insight.
Boom.
That'd be nice. We'll have to have him see if he can come and do a special guest spot or something. Or maybe we can record something at another time.
Of TGB in Sports Heads. The original bone.
Yeah. Shout out
The OG
Bone
Bone.
Loads.
Yes, he is 31.
Like 31 now. That's a long contract. Yeah, and I often wonder, JT, because a lot of guys don't always make it to the end of those long deals, and they're cash heavy, you know, in the back end of it. So
That music in the background kills me every time.
I'm glad you like it, bro.
That's not even a cash heavy deal. Most 11-year.
208 million, Andrew? Where the fuck you living, bro?
Well, we'll give you something to compare it to because we're going to talk about Aaron Judge's contract next.
I think he spit on me too.
He's spitting on me. She's coming.
Most 11-year deals are in the $400 million range.
Hey, Scott, what you got going on back there, bro? Them those Snickers I see? What's up?
Let's see.
What is it?
Looks like you got a Snickers in your pocket, bro. Are you just
Most
happy to see me?
Most of the 11-year deals
Yeah.
It's gone.
are in the 400 to 300.
Give me a minute. I might work something up.
Dollar deal range.
Miss Kathy, that's why he's here. He wouldn't be
So
here.
that's
He's fucking crazy.
freaking cheap.
But we love him. Hey, mama.
My sister says trade him. They would trade Tatis, I guess. Get some new Tatis.
Get some new tattoos.
You are crazy, Scott. My sister says you are crazy, Scott. Yeah, get some new
got some big ass tattoos.
All right, Andrew.
Keeps me young.
So for those of you who are might be baseball fans, you're aware of the mighty
Catch what I said
Aaron
about
Judge,
that?
New York. What deal you just signed, Andrew?
9 years, 360 mil.
360 million?
Let's
Give
do
me
that
half.
here.
Give me a quarter of that. Give me a fucking quarter of that.
All right,
You'll never
right.
see my white ass again.
So not only here on Friday. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Shayna.
Go ahead, Caleb.
Caleb.
Shayna.
If I had money, I would buy a wheelchair and a heartbeat.
Hey, you know what? Fuck that. We gotta get Shayna a wheelchair, yo. I gotta find a wheelchair so exactly.
Wheelchairs for everybody.
I
Did I
need
say
a
that out
van.
loud?
Boom.
I'm sorry, I got you.
All right, so check it
I
out.
need a van.
You need a man.
So I can
Really?
go.
Step up.
Yeah, Andrew.
A van.
So Andrew, it looks like
Oh,
So I can go for it.
yeah,
Got
a man and a van.
A man with a van.
So basically, he's going to make $40 million a year, Andrew.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fun.
Aaron Judge, what do you think about that?
$40 million a year? Damn.
Yep. Right.
Bring it on.
So his
Look at
was
Andrew's jerking off to that.
360 million over 9 years. That other deal was over 11 years, right?
Yep.
Andrew, put your head over, man. Come on, dude. Tighten up.
I'd take $1 million of that and spend it on feeding kids in Africa for 25 cents a pop.
Exactly, right. Buying them rice and shit and Bibles.
So, what Aaron Judge did, the first deal that the Yankees offered him was 7 years, $213 million.
Give him some fly swatter.
7 years, 213. Wow. He went from 7 years, 213. They added 2 years and $40 million. That's amazing, man. Yeah. Wow. That's a hell of a contract. I know a lot of people they wanted to get Aaron Judge. Do you know some of the big players that were in it? The Padres made a big offer, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah. Padres, and I'm sure the Dodgers are in there. The Dodgers are usually in the mix.
San Francisco was a big one.
All right. All right, well, it's 8:01 here on the East Coast. You're watching episode 28 of the Sports Heads. Shout out to the 6 people watching us live. We appreciate the views that we get after the fact. We notice a lot of you watch after the fact, so if you're doing that, we appreciate you doing that as well. Andrew, is there let's see. What else do I have for you? I'm going to move on to. All right, let's talk about. We're going to move on to some NFL now, Andrew. Dagnabbit. All right.
I almost fell over.
You look like you were laying on the floor last night. I swear to God.
Hey Andrew, talk about what happened at the football game last night, at the Rams game. I'll pull it up.
Baker Mayfield might have a permanent job in LA now.
Okay, so let's explain the background for some people that don't know where he came from. Tell people how Baker Mayfield just ended up on the Rams.
He was on the Browns. The Browns signed a long contract to Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, quite frankly, doesn't deserve it.
Right.
Don't you love how Andrew's always like, fuck this person, fuck that person?
Well, Andrew can back it up on this one because this guy came into town, they signed him to a humongous deal, and he came into town with the sexual charges on his back, basically.
He does not deserve it. He full well should not be in the NFL at all, in my opinion.
So that's part of what set the wheels in motion with Baker Mayfield ending up being traded. He was traded to the Carolina Panthers, and then he ended up on the Los Angeles Rams. And what did he do last night, Andrew?
13 points down, and came back and won over the Las Vegas Raiders, which ain't very good.
That's right. So, 13-point deficit. Here you have Baker Mayfield, who lost his job to Deshaun Watson, was traded to the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers just released him approximately a week ago. And he ends up in the Rams and ends up on Monday Night Football winning the game.
So he gets fired, and then he winds up in a playmaking situation.
Ain't that something, dude? Now check it out. If y'all remember, Odell Beckham Jr. was paired with Baker Mayfield. He was also a Cleveland Brown who last year went to the Los Angeles Rams before Baker Mayfield and won a Super Bowl with them. So it's kind of odd that they both ended up on the same team after kind of being on a team and not really connecting and gelling with each other. Here, Odell Beckham went there and won a championship, and now here Baker Mayfield is coming in his shadow.
I think Baker Mayfield is only 27, 28.
Yeah, he's not that old. He was like the first round draft pick of the Cleveland Browns because they're normally do so poor. They had a high round draft pick. They used it on Baker Mayfield. It didn't work out. They brought Deshaun Watson in, traded Baker Mayfield, who was then released from the team he was traded to, and now he was on Monday Night Football winning. So now tell him why it's important. Tell him what's going on with Matthew Stafford and why Baker Mayfield ended up having a job.
Matthew Stafford might need to retire.
Yeah.
Because
we got negative Andrew.
No.
I'll tell you why. Andrew always back his stuff.
He has a herniated disc that he took a hit earlier this year that the herniated disc bruised his spinal cord.
Yeah, so and he's been in the league a long time, Andrew. I think he's been like over 12 years. I think this might be his 13th or 14th year, right?
He wasted his career in Detroit.
He did. I mean, how many years did he play there, Scott, where they didn't even have an offensive line? And he right, a solid decade. Yeah, right. And he took a beating. So I was actually happy for Matthew Stafford to see him win mainly for that reason, because he had a lot of skill. But Detroit could never put a team on the field for him.
But yeah, that injury that Stafford has might be career-ending.
Yeah, so that's how they ended up needing, because Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl with the Rams last year. He has his injury now. Baker Mayfield steps in, and now he might end up going from rags to riches and being a quarterback in a playoff competitive team. Go ahead, Andrew.
Stafford is currently on injured reserve right now.
He is, and so tell people what that means. That normally means a certain amount of time that he can't even come back till. Do you know when he can come back?
Normally 4 weeks, but
Yeah.
I don't see him coming back this season.
Yeah, he was out of bounds with the Browns. He was out of bounds with the Browns and upside down. It sounds like
Does that mean he shot on the floor? Does that mean he shit on the floor in the bathroom and then somehow wound
My
up
sister
there?
says hi, Lost, and Lost says hi, Miss Kathy, and Kathy smiles and cheekily, and there you go. Andrew's not wrong. Andrew's never wrong, and that's why we're here for episode 28 on a Friday night. It's 7 of you watching live. Thank you for watching whether it be live
says,
or after the fact. Go ahead. What's that, bro? I missed it.
Cloudscape says, Andrew always wins.
Andrew always wins. You're right, bro.
Hi, Andrew.
Shout out Cloudscape Mysterio. Wish you were here tonight.
Bro. Hit that bottom ticker, bro.
Here.
Hit that bottom
What's
ticker.
That?
You ain't had your ticker on all night so far.
Thanks for keeping an eye out on my ticker.
Got you, bro.
There you go.
Anything that ends in ICK, I got you. Bro.
I don't know how the letter A ended up behind episode 28.
Did you see that solo sequel?
Episode 20. I don't see the letter A. What are you talking about?
I know this is off topic, guys, but did you see Matt Riddle written off TV?
No, how many times I gotta tell you, Andrew? I don't look at it like that, bro. I don't watch it like that.
Matt Riddle
was written out of the wrestling off of TV.
Wasn't there a reason for that or something? Isn't he like going to make a movie or some fucking dumb shit?
Yeah, that's normally how they handle it if the guy is going to go to make a movie like they did with Cena. And
but Randy Orton, I was reading it. Randy Orton, he might actually be done. His back is that bad.
All right, Andrew. Since we talked about him real quick, we'll wrap up this connection with the Rams and Odell Beckham Jr. So Odell Beckham Jr., he went to the Rams after being unhappy with the Browns. He ended up winning a Super Bowl with the Rams last year, but he also, I think, tore his ACL or PCL. I forget what CL it was. It's one of those CLs.
ACL.
It was
his
ACL.
knee.
Okay. No. There you go. Right. It's simple. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Simple enough to say. So he's 10 months removed. He's 10 months removed from ligament surgery, and he's looking to land a job with a competitor. So what do you think about this tactic of his, Andrew? Sitting back. He's 10 months healed. Healed from that.
What I think is gonna happen, unfortunately, hopefully it doesn't. He's gonna get back on the field and rip his knee up again and never play again.
Well, it could be because it's 10 months. So that's so that's the speculation, Andrew, in that he's only 10 months removed from this injury and this surgery. Yet he's shopping himself out there as that he's the guy to have for whatever hot playoff team is out there. And the ball even comes down to the Baltimore Ravens had a visit scheduled for him to come in because we surely could use a wide receiver, me being a Ravens fan. And apparently the Ravens canceled this visit. And I think it's due to some questions about him playing so soon after that injury. So you think it's probably too soon, Andrew?
I think he should take a year off, heal up completely, and then do the shopping again mid-season next year.
Do the shopping.
I concur with Andrew.
Whoa, hey, there you go. Hey. And I agree, too. I like that. Scott gets big points for big words. Concur. Vocabulary word of the day. Concur.
I like what he's doing
to agree.
About holding out till the end of the season for the playoff run. I do like that tactic.
Yeah, a couple of players have done that to where the timing has worked out just right to where they catch on with a team late in the year and they don't have to
In
go
my
through camp.
opinion, more players should do that tactic.
Yeah. That's what they're saying about Baker Mayfield. Like here, all these guys are going to camp and having all these practices, and he's coming in basically more or less rusty and like killing it and coming back, putting 13-point deficits and winning games. So sometimes it's just luck. Sometimes it's just
soundbite?
No.
It just shows how good Baker Mayfield is. Baker Mayfield.
All right, let's take a little pause in the show, Andrew, and let's do a little promo, and we'll talk about where we're heading, where the party's heading tonight. Boom. My screen will load up. Here it comes. All right. If you could please, for free, go out and subscribe to my channel, please. BF, BobbyFran Sounds Funny, Armchair Comic Channel, please. I appreciate the subscribers. You can go out there and see past episodes of the Sports Heads.
Where are we at, BF?
Go click live. We're right here. How you doing? What's up? What do you mean?
No, where are we at on the subscribers count?
We'll be out.
Yeah, on this page, on my page is 54, brother. Let's see. But you can go there and see all the past episodes of the Sports Heads and other videos and stuff I put out there. So shout that out.
My Andrew, don't be a mark. You got your own channel.
Have your own link with all your social media.
Yeah, Andrew, you got your own fucking website, you pussy.
That's right. I don't have it prepared to share.
Trying to bite off BF.
Somebody's impressed.
I'll see if I can. Let's see. Hold up.
There's something else I sent you on Instagram, BF, that you need to share here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look for it. Let me get this next promo up while I talk about it. I'll try to look
did
for
you
it.
read the story real quick about how that Brittany Griner chick, she cut her dreads because her hair kept freezing?
No, I didn't hear that. But go ahead and promo your stuff while I look
Yeah,
for this
I heard
Instagram
that.
Bobby
There you go.
is referring to.
6 p.m.
Shane heard it.
TGB 160 episode. TGB Unplugged, otherwise known as episode 165, I believe. Holy fucking dog shit. 165. So yeah, the weekend crew come through, talk shit, smoke something, do the thing. We'll be there doing what we do Saturday. Fucking 6 p.m. or Mountain Time, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. There you go.
So there you go. So that's where TGB. That's where we do our regular thing.
And real quick, if I can, one more time, tonight, 10 p.m.
After replayables.
Episode 4. Thank you. I meant to say that. The OJ show with me and Jasmine and Bobbynic.
Yeah, I'll be the guest tonight. I'll be cock blocking like a motherfucker.
Yes. Well, no, I don't think you have to worry about that, dude.
All right, I believe I got what Bobbynic wanted me to share. So let's put this up here. Look at this. Is this it, Bobbynic?
That's it.
You see that?
What did it say?
It appears I've lost my ball.
Is that another Andrew shirt? Oh, yes.
I only have one testicle.
That's what it
right.
That's what it really should say. It appears I've only had one testicle.
So there you go. I'll give you a little close up for it. Now let's talk about this because Stormy, did you just design this on the fly?
Yes, I did.
I need that one. I need that shirt. If somebody wants to,
that was amazing. That's amazing.
Yes, I just since we've been live.
Does somebody else make these shirts?
Well, I can make them too, but that's the website to save me from having to distribute.
Can you imagine what they think when they get these orders for
Yeah, right. I've said that before too. They're like, Jesus Christ, what are you making now? What is this shit? Yeah,
imagine somebody ordering a clam bag and they're like, why does somebody want a clam about a bag? What the fuck?
So Stormy, if I understand it roughly, and I don't mean to glaze over too much, but essentially we just gave you an idea. You kind of go into your software and design it and flush it out and then submit it, and then they either approve it or not, right?
Right, and then they just put it in the store as kind of how I arrange it, however I put it in there.
I'm still waiting for the fucking Andrew I came on my nurse shirt.
So that's the whole thing. So you can see how we're like, she's literally making things on the fly. Hang on a second, Andrew. So if you ever need anything like this done, or you see our cool backgrounds or our QR codes or any production or things
Like I
made,
said,
you shout out Stormy on Twitter and other social media.
If you got a Pornhub,
thank you.
Or you got a Pornhub channel, or you want some
I'll do a better job of having your stuff to pull up.
Andrew, if you want, like I said, Andrew, if you want a full-size poster of one of your RBB's Twitter whores,
we got wrong show. Here we go. Let's see. All right, we got a couple more stories here. It is 8:17 here on the East Coast. Episode 28 of the Sports Heads.
Jerry says, "Way to go, Stormy."
Did you
thank you.
Get my idea about?
In a way, TTB is Stormy's pimp. You know what I mean?
Both our heads on a T-shirt.
Both of your heads. What heads are you talking about,
Like
Andrew?
BF.
Oh yeah, he wants actual heads on a sports head shirt, Stormy.
Yes, I've got that in my designs. I was working on it.
Which head are you talking about?
Got that?
Well, I've never seen the one below his waist, so just.
I heard it looks the same. Bobbynic told me it looks the same.
Oh gosh.
Mustache and everything.
All right, check it out. Check it out. Let's do this. Let's do this for our homeboy Chris Abel. Shout out, bro. I know you're normally in the chat and getting ready for your show. Man. Shout out to the 10 people watching live. We're on Sports Heads, episode 28. The party is heading over to replayables at the top of the hour. We're going to hit that Modelo count. Sometimes he jumps in the chat. Last week, he was already 4 into the Modelo game before we joined him live. So let's check out the Modelo count. Let's see what great videos he has in store for us this week.
That's
over
like
there. Shout out.
Before we go live.
Looks like it's going to be a best of.
He's already packed in there.
You think so? Is
Chris,
the best. You, so here's the best of episode 10. So let's see what happens. Yeah, maybe he's doing let's do a review. We're about to tune in and find out, Bobbynic.
Yeah. Should be interesting, whatever it is.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to try to brush through a couple of these last stories. Oh, moment, look at this. There he is. Let's bring him up. Boom.
No doubt, bro.
There he is. Got you, bro. This is where the party's heading. We appreciate you. Able.
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, Andrew, I talked about this before the show. Talk about my quarterback, the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson. What's going on this weekend?
Like I said, I need to change up my quarterback this weekend because Lamar Jackson's going to be up possibly for the remainder of the season.
No, they're calling it. Of course, the team's going to be optimistic, and they're saying it's a week to week. It says Ravens likely to start Tyler Huntley over injured Lamar Jackson. He against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are not doing that great this year. The rivalry isn't as strong as it used to be. It says Lamar has a PCL sprain. I think that's that posterior collateral ligament. I think that's what one of the ones we talked about. So yeah,
something wrong with his ass.
The one near your ass, yeah. The one closest to your ass.
The taint.
Not quite that close. Not quite. Taint that far back. So we have a good. Taint that far back. There you go.
That's another T-shirt, Stormy. Taint that far back.
Taint that far back. All right. So Lamar Jackson, dynamic quarterback. We're lucky here in Baltimore that this guy Tyler Huntley.
He
can play a similar style.
He used to be Green Bay.
Andrew, let the man.
He used to be Green Bay Packers.
No, that's quite all right, bro. Yeah, he did. Chat, but I'm watching. Thank you, Loss. I'm catching up with some of these right here. That's way to go Stormy from earlier. Woo, woo. And of course, our boy Eagles. Not that kind of Packer, Scott. Let's see. So, yeah, we're lucky that this guy, Tyler Huntley, he can play a similar style to Lamar. A lot of times when you have a guy like Lamar, you can't find a second guy that can play the same style, and you have to adjust your offense. But I think the Ravens will be all right with Tyler Huntley there. You think so, Andrew?
Yep.
You concur? Ooh, that's
exactly.
Word. Concur, and we agree. All right. Very good, then. All right, well, let's go on. Boom. Let's talk about
I
Jimmy
still have no
Garoppolo.
voice, Andrew.
Is this
What'd you say, Shayna?
Sander?
I said I have no voice.
You have no voice?
Yep. Still can't find it. Hey, Andrew, talk about Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback of the 49ers. What happened to him after? Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo actually broke his foot.
Look under your bed.
So the San Francisco Giants have had bad luck at the quarterback position. God damn.
They sure have. Right. So what did they do? So who did they end up playing? You remember this guy's name?
The last pick of the draft.
All right, we're going to break this down a little bit for everybody. So Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, broke his foot during the game. They had to bring in their backup quarterback, whose name is Brock Purdy, Purdy. Boy, Brock Purdy.
He got a Purdy mouth.
Yeah. Yep. Daggum that boy Purdy, Brock Purdy, boy. He played that quarterback real good, I reckon. There you go. All right, so anyway. So Andrew, right. So Andrew kind of got ahead of the game. So he's literally the backup quarterback. He came in, what did he do, Andrew?
He's the backup to the backup.
He won. He came in for Jimmy Garoppolo and won. And now because Jimmy Garoppolo's foot is hurt, he's out for the season, broken foot. So tell everybody what they refer to Brock Purdy as again. What's his nickname? Mr. Irrelevant, right?
Mr. Irrelevant. Yeah.
And tell everybody the origin of that name and why he got such a nickname.
Mr. Irrelevant means last pick of the draft. Nobody wants you. Nobody cares. Nobody. Yeah, pretty much.
So that's it. So this guy, Brock Purdy, was literally the last pick of last year's NFL draft. And they've taken the call in this guy, whoever it is, Mr. Irrelevant. So now Mr. Irrelevant, the guy dubbed Mr. Irrelevant, comes in when the quarterback breaks his foot and wins the game and is now the starting quarterback for the 49ers. So that's kind of his story, his career story arc so far. So I thought that was pretty cool to be.
That's a pretty rare thing.
How about that, Scott? So, I mean, yeah, he literally has the nickname. I mean, imagine getting drafted and you got to go through your...
You're expected to not make it when you're picked last.
Right, and if a couple of us know just by happenstance or this reporter talking about this, that his name's Mr. Irrelevant, you can imagine that every other NFL player knows, like, when he comes in a locker room, it has to be those hush-hush whispers like, oh, there's that Mr. Irrelevant over there, some bitch. So it has to feel really good. Has to feel really good to kind of throw that nickname back in everybody's face. What they say, taint that.
And now we'll never hear of him again.
Maybe not. We're going to have to see how the season turns out because 49ers have quite a team. They traded for Christian McCaffrey, the running back of Carolina Panthers. So let's see.
Well,
there's Stormy's link in there for Andrew, for all Andrew's links, / Andrew. So everything Andrew, you go on that click in the YouTube, and that's a live link, and you can find all Andrew's links. And caution, do it at your own detriment. Let's see. Big Dick Purdy.
Well, none of the dirty stuff is on the website, so.
And we hope. We can't, no guarantees with Andrew, bro.
That's true.
His streams cross too much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I will get his Pornhub link on that.
Yeah, bro. It's like being 500 on the Pro Wrestling Illustrated 500. No doubt, JT. Right. It's like being the last wrestler. You the last rated son of a bitch. Let's see. You're a Finns fan, but Purdy killed it last week. There you go. See, that's legit, bro. You can't deny the guy's game. He came in and did his thing. So I thought that was pretty cool story. So I got
he's pretty lucky.
Relevant. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I like that one. All right, Scott, you get one on that. So yeah, Mr. Irrelevant, he is. All right, it's 26 minutes after the hour. 8:26 here. There we go. What am I doing? Okay, it's 8:26 here. Lost track of time all of a sudden. You know why? Because the clock I'm looking at is an hour ahead, so I got to do math. So that's what choked my brain. All right, hey, Andrew. So the big story, we talked about this on Sports Head a month ago. We speculated that she would be found guilty and be used as a political pawn and ultimately traded. So tell us about that while I find the video. What happened?
It turned out to be speculation confirmed.
Confirmed.
But you know what? A lot of people, especially surprisingly within the black community, are actually pretty pissed about the trade. Because think about it. For a fucking, and again, there's nothing against her because she is a human being. But for a fucking basketball player, for a tall, weed smoking, lesbian basketball player, we trade a fucking arms dealing fucking like terrorist motherfucker. So why couldn't they get that Marine out of there too, bro? Why just her? What is so fucking special about this fucking broad that man has to stay there while this bitch here? Did you see the video of them trading them? It looked like something from a fucking movie.
I saw like the black. Yeah, it looked like a movie.
You were
Yes,
for a
it did,
shootout.
dude. It was a
You
dark
were waiting for-
runway
it looked
shit.
It looked like the end of the first Bad Boys movie. You were waiting for a fucking shootout at the end, like something to break out. And now she's walking around looking like NBA Youngboy and shit.
I'm old enough to realize that sometimes you have to do these kind of hold your nose and just do the deal kind of things. But I wish we would have gotten more out of it than just her. I wish we would have gotten Paul Whalen, the other political prisoner who's been over there far longer than her.
Biden, like I said last night, Biden
all over a vape pen.
A vote. Yeah, I know, bro. And the thing about it is, had that been in America, let's say that was our law. Let's say that was our fucking law. She would have stayed in prison. She would have stayed in fucking prison.
America.
So like you said, Scott, it's like all over a vape pen. But we talked about this on ago. We talked about this on the TGB Sports Whip Around the other night. That she kind of put down America, but she's hiding behind the protections of it now.
Hell yeah, she's sucking that red, white, and blue cock right now. For real. At the next game, she's gonna be like, "And the home of the brave." Dude, she's gonna be singing that shit, bro, for real.
But we talk about the difference between breaking a law here or breaking a law there. With the law she broke might not be illegal here, but the fact is she was convicted there.
Bobbynic said he's not here, bro. Bobbynic said he's backstage.
Okay, I heard a little beep. Let me get you back in a second, bro. Here we go. There we go. Boom! I heard a little beep. Sorry about that.
I got booted from the fucking StreamYard again. I don't know what the fuck.
Wow, well, we're happy that you're back. Yes, it is unfortunate that she got caught up in a time where they were probably seeking something like this to happen.
I don't feel bad for her.
She also exposed herself to this, and she shouldn't be treated like a hero. She should be. She should just come back and be kind of hush hush. They shouldn't be touting her out like a war hero returning from home. That's going to be a bad look.
She been over there for 6 fucking months. She knew the laws.
I think 9.
She knew what it was, whatever the fuck it was. She knew the law, right? She fucking fucked up.
Here's a photo of it.
Yeah.
Hasn't she ever seen Locked Up Abroad?
I was waiting for a fucking
Maybe she wanted to lock up a broad.
Fuck you. Fuck her. Now she's gonna be a martyr. Motherfuckers gonna be wearing her face on a t-shirt. Fuck her, dude. Straight up.
Right. She was convicted of a crime, but she had a harsher penalty applied to her because of the political situation that was occurring at the time.
Because she's American.
But she exposed herself to this by having that with her. So
yeah. So you know what? Fuck her. She knew what she was doing.
So let's see. There you go. There's Andrew's thing again. Let's see.
Bad for that bitch.
There's Stormy. That right there. Get that. Check that out. If you're on YouTube and you like these cool graphics and cool shirts.
If you were on Twitter, you'd probably be slaying her with hate speech right now.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I noticed that Stormy also created a group for her.
Yeah, she got a Facebook group too. Yeah, so check that out. But no, bro, I wouldn't be going that far. But what I'm saying is simple this. We wouldn't have done that for nobody else. We didn't do that for that Otto Warmbier kid in North Korea. That shit's real personal to me. We didn't do that shit for that poor kid. And the shit he went through, she didn't go through half of that. So fuck her and her vape pen. That kid died.
It's just a matter of timing because there probably wasn't a leader or the political will to do that at the time. You know,
that kid die over a propaganda poster. Fuck him.
Yep, that's it.
Fuck her.
So that's the whole thing. So we've talked about this before. Don't go to international lands and expect American protections to be applied to you. You cannot go over there with that.
Especially in Russia. Fucking A, it might not be the red country no more than it was, but that the Soviet Union still lives, my friend. They don't like us over there. I don't give a fuck.
Get to know the laws of the country that you are going to visit and abide by them.
You tell me you didn't see that video and think of the end of like the original Bad Boys movie where the shootout was about to happen and pop off. Like that, I was waiting for some shit to actually break out when they were switching them. And then he's talking.
Look, check out Lost comment.
I watched a podcast with ex-CIA guy that said the Russian arm dealer was safer in our. Yeah, he is. But you know the first thing he
speculate he might just get out and go back to doing what he was doing. Lost. And you know, there's a lot of extra money flowing out there right now for a guy that's familiar with how to spend it on that shit.
When he walked over that line, the first thing he did was hug the guy. He ain't going to fucking prison.
Yeah, but I don't know. You don't know what he's going to have to do to stay alive, though. That's the thing.
He might even put a bullet in his head. He's probably already dead for all we know. But that's not the point. The point is for this fucking regular broad, just for votes, this cocksucker. I mean, Donald Trump never really made fucking sense. Really, a lot of shit he said was dumb. But what he put out about this it's right. It's a fucking embarrassment for the United States of America. To say we traded a fucking WNBA player for a Russian fucking arms fucking dealer, a fucking terrorist who's probably killed God knows how many fucking people. We traded a regular, non-relevant fucking, you know what I'm saying? Not anybody that fucking matters. Everybody's got family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got somebody that gives a fuck about them in the world.
I guess
but
he
this
did.
regular bitch, fuck out of here, man. Meanwhile, that other guy is still sitting there suffering, probably eating cock meat sandwiches.
Yeah, shout out. We'll keep our thoughts with Paul Whelan and anybody else that's being unnecessarily detained over there.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Fuck that shit. Meanwhile, this broad's over here fucking looking like NBA youngboy now and shit. Man, be a dick.
All right, hey, I got a little NASCAR story for you. I had an interesting incident happen at a race over the last weekend on Joe Gibbs' racing team, Andrew. I told you about this. Are you still with us, brother? Apparently, I'm going to show you some footage here. I don't know. For those of you who might not be aware, NASCAR a season or two ago changed from the traditional lug nuts to one center lug. So when they come into a pit stop, it's one giant lug on and one giant lug off, right? Just one giant lug, just like Andrew. So I'm going to show you a video of they tried this pit stop, and you're going to see that the tire changer's hand is going to get caught where the center nut goes. Check this out. Kind of, these pit stops happen in like 12 seconds or less. So imagine trying to keep all your limbs safe and you're working fast, 12 seconds or less. Check this out. Make it bigger. That's what she said. You put the hand in. Look, the hand's stuck in there.
You know what's funny about this?
He has to back it out. Watch.
You know what's funny? Andrew can come that fast.
I'll play it again for you. Now that you know, it says disturbing content. It's not really disturbing because you just see his gloves get caught in there, but you can imagine. His left hand. Imagine if this guy pulled away.
Oof.
So I thought that was kind of rough.
I'm not a NASCAR fan, but I thought putting on the in the pit crew, putting on the lugs was part of the.
That used to be a thing, Scott. They used to actually they would have them already with the glue. They would have the lugs like glued on the outside of the wheels.
If somebody messed up and you cost them valuable time, and now you just.
That's right, dude. Well, about 2 years ago, they changed to the center lug thing. One lug on, one lug off. No more.
Or somebody didn't tighten a couple and fall off.
They would make you do a lap around. You get a penalty lap, or they'd bring you back in and make you do a stop.
You don't get that good stuff now.
No. Yeah, so that guy got his hand caught in that. So That's the first
Turn left.
kind of
Yeah.
Turn left. Yeah, NASCAR GPS. Turn left. In 500 feet,
Left
turn
turn.
left. In 500 feet, turn left.
Drinking a beer.
That was cool. Boom.
Bobby J.
Hey, Andrew, you're a Steph Curry fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Man.
Basketball player. Yeah.
We jerk him.
Well, I found an article that said Steph Curry was named Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year in a San Francisco ceremony. What do you think about
Does he
that?
deserve it?
I think any other year, Brittany Griner would have won it if she
Fuck
won.
her. Fuck that bitch.
That's what we were just talking about in the little pre-show that we did, is that, here, this guy, let me share the article with you. It says that Steph Curry, SI named him Sportsman of the Year, but similar to the way that Time Magazine named Ukrainian President Zelensky Person of the Year, which used to be Man of the Year, but now it's Person of the Year for that whatever photo op war hell going on over there. I think what Andrew is saying, and that if not for the timing of this, Brittany Griner might have won this very award right here of Sports Person of the Year. So that's why I asked Andrew, like, kind of what he thought of Steph Curry. Kind of Brittany Griner. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the 8 people still watching. It is 8:38, 38 minutes past the hour on the East Coast. Thank you if you're joining us live or if you're watching us after the fact. Episode 28 of the Sports Heads. So let's.
What about somebody keeping that shit up?
I know, right? I was in my head. What was that, bro?
I'm here. I was trying to just keep going.
My dog is screaming my cat.
Oh, it was your dog. Okay, I thought somebody was threatening not to feed you. I was like, that's fucked
Your dog
up.
is eating your cat. What? I hope that isn't the case.
My dog. My dog.
Oh, shit. What's going on over there? What's going on over there in your house? What are you doing, Shana? You got to calm them animals down.
Put that tiger back in the cage, Shana. Relax. Put the tiger back in the cage, Shana. Relax.
My dog growls at my cat every time he gets food.
All right, we're trying to do a show here, dog. Calm down. Hey, all right, let's do a couple more promos here. I had a couple more prepared. Boom. We say every Tuesday at 8:30. Shout out to our boy Rob Saul. Let's give him 8:30 on Tuesdays. Our podcast family, part of podcast fam, no doubt. That's Tuesdays at 8:30, and of course we can't forget our friend, the man, the dude, Mr. Bob Levy. Check out Levy live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And then right after that, 8:30, Rob Saul Show every Tuesday. So that's your Tuesday. What's up, bro?
Never mind. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
I smoke a lot of weed, bro, so sometimes it,
I like Lost's comment here. Her dog is peeing on her cat.
we heard something different there, Lost, didn't we?
That's a stinky
I thought it was my dog. My dog was eating my cat. Dog was peeing on my cat.
Oof, eating the cat.
Oh, that's good ref. Good tool. Hey, we're gonna tie this together. Sit, Ubu, sit.
I heard some people do that. I heard some.
That's from Ubu production company. That's a shout out to Kirsty
No,
Allen,
I thought it was
passed
Boo-Boo.
away.
I thought it was Boo Boo. It was Ubu.
Nah, it's Sit Ubu.
No, it's Ubu.
That was at the end of Cheers. Sit, Ubu, sit.
Wow, you fucking wow, really?
Good dog. Oh no, there that goes again.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Did you hear that, Bobbynic?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I have something giving me like playing Chinese or Korean
You
subtitles.
got hacked, bro.
Yeah.
The Yakuza's after us, bro. It's the fucking Yakuza.
Well, I mean, I don't know what they're saying. They could be threatening me, and I wouldn't know shit because it's like you heard the shit, you know. I've done control alt shit, yeah. I've done control alt delete and all that stuff.
It's the Yakuza, man. They're after us, bro.
Always after. That's right. Always after Cheers, JT. Right.
Yeah, but they started playing it after other shows too.
Yeah, because that Ubu was a production company. They had other shows, but yeah, that was. I'm like JT. I knew it from Cheers. Rest in peace, Kirstie Alley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, R.I.P.
The hottest I ever. I should probably say is, but yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Go ahead.
We don't hear. What didn't you hear, Kath? The last thing I played. I don't know what you didn't hear.
What the fuck?
I don't think she heard the Ching Chang Chong.
Oh yeah. Did you hear Bobbynic?
I heard it. I definitely heard
but
it.
She didn't hear
I
it.
heard
It was happening when I was off air.
It was Shayna. Okay, that's it. It was Shayna. Shayna was doing it.
电量过低，请充电。
There it is again. What the fuck?
DF, that's you, bro. Stop fucking around, bro. That's you, DF.
Bro, I wish it was, dude. I wish it was. I'm
Stop fucking
nah, dude.
around, bro.
Nah.
Stop fucking around.
I fuck around in English, bro. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'll tell you what.
I'm telling you, bro. It was you, wasn't it? Oh, we can't hear.
Oh, we can't hear you now.
Okay, so.
It'd be fun if you started speaking.
Hey, check it out. You got me now?
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can
You're not on your regular mic though. I can hear.
Can you hear it? No, I'm not.
No.
Well, let me see. Hold up. Try it again.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's how my mixing board is plugged up, and of course my name shit made in America anymore. I think the power's getting low on it, and yeah, so we'll probably have to wrap up the show soon. And then when I plug it in, you can't hear me. It might be telling me, plug your shit in, asshole.
Oh, maybe.
Power dead, you asshole. You plug it in now.
Lost says it's Cantonese, but even I can't understand what they're saying.
Really? Cantonese? I don't know. I can't understand none of this shit.
Chinese, Tatis.
Chinese, Cantonese. What's this?
Dirty knees, look at these. No.
Dirty knees.
Dun dirt cheap.
But even I can't understand. They're
电
saying,
量过低，请充电。
plug your shit in, asshole. It's about to go dead. Let's see.
Not yet. A little. So he's got part of it.
Right,
Or
low, bro. You're right.
Low, yeah, okay.
My mixer needs to plug in USB, but it cuts my shit off. So
Your
yeah, we're
soundboard
getting
Tubuku.
the tubuku, Joe. Sucky fucky tubaki, Joe.
It ain't no goddamn Tubuku.
No tubuku. All right, well with that, I guess my soundboard is telling me it's about to time to pull this train into the station, Andrew. You have anything you want to say before my soundboard dies out, Andrew?
It looks like a floating head.
Yeah.
He's gotten lower and lower as the night has gone on. You can mark the hour like a sundial. You know, let's see, 8 o'clock. His head was here.
It's too bad you can't move his head like a karaoke ball. Karaoke.
All right.
Anyone want to do Royal Rumble predictions next week?
Yeah, Andrew.
Kept
There's
on.
only 2 of us that really
Next-
watch it.
What, bro?
电量过低，请充电。
I predict one of the 30 guys will win.
All right, real quick, we'll do this one last story that Andrew wants to do, and then we'll get on out of here. Andrew, talk about Sasha Banks. She's going to show up
Here we
in
go.
a New Japan Wrestling
That lady's
promotion.
on dancing. That lady's on Dancing with the Stars.
She was on Dancing with the Stars.
And she was on that Mandalorian too.
Yeah,
Menaroni, what?
that's how I know her.
There was some shit on Disney Plus.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Sasha Banks is good to be in Japan
I love how he did that thing when he was on the schedule.
No
Yeah.
doubt lost.
with Sheamus.
She's on the schedule with Sheamus. Yeah. So Sasha Banks was she was pushing for changes in the WWE, and she surrendered her tag team belts, and it was ultimately released from the company when Vince McMahon was still in charge.
I don't think
she's working her way back into wrestling.
I don't think she was actually released. I don't think she was she actually.
Maybe not.
电量过低，请充电。
Okay,
yeah, we get it. Jesus.
No. I think she was because I remember there was a minute where she was charging like 30,000 for appearance and shit. Like
that's right. She is Snoop Dogg's cousin. Tina, you are correct.
Yeah, and that's actually fact. A lot of people don't really believe that, but she is.
All right, y'all. Well, it's 8:45. I think that might be the last story that we had that Andrew actually sent to me, so we got it all in there tonight. So I'll ask him one more time, and we'll get on out of here. Andrew, did you have
and then BF will go and give his soundboard some loving.
Yeah, sucky fucky tubaki.
That's right.
Go ahead, Andrew. Wrap up the show, bro.
Joining this Sports Fanatic fun show, and we'll see you next week.
And BF, might I add, there's nothing wrong with VPT time.
Go ahead,
Maybe we'll see
There's
more
nothing
of Andrew.
BF, just so you know, there's nothing wrong with VPT time, bro.
Is that right?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Can you elaborate?
电量过低，请充电。
Okay, sucky fucky. He's like, you turn it off now soon. I'm going to turn it off, asshole. Okay, Lost. Thanks for joining us. Okay, everybody. It is 8:48 here on the East Coast. We had a lot of fun with you tonight. But now that my soundboard is cueing me that I got to wrap up the show, we're going to pull this train into the station.
Fucking ding dong.
Hey, look at the drop right there, Brad. Chucky fucking ding dong. Hey, Chucky fucking ding dong. Chucky fucking ding dong.
That's right.
All right, and with that, you can't top that out of Andrew. All right, everybody. Well, we hope you all had a lot of fun tonight. We are the Sports Heads. So for Shayna, and for Stormy, and for Scott, for Owen, and for Bobbynic, and for my boy Andrew and co-host, I'm BF. We hope you had a lot of fun tonight with episode 28 of the Sports Heads. Take a little break, take your pee break, get your drink, get your smoke, get ready, and head over to Replayables on YouTube.
电量过低，请充电。
Okay, I'll plug it in a minute. Subscribe for free. Okay, check out Replayables. Check out that Modelo account. Peace and love.
Love you
we'll
long
see you
time.
Next time we see you. Love
I'm
you
just
long
glad-
time from these.
I'm just glad we finally figured out what the hell it is.
I think we did, Joe. Haha, I think we did. Let's hope so. Peace and love, and we'll see you next time we see you. Catch you in the chat of Replayables in a minute.
That's how it's got.
Tell Chris, Sports Head sent you.
TGB fam, Sports Heads, Andrew, everybody.